What's good, everybody? It's Big Homie back with another sneaker video. Today's video, it's not an unboxing or anything like that. I kind of got back home today and I took my L just like everybody else. I don't even know what's going on with the release. So I know the something was supposed to release today. The Miami Nice, South Beach. One of them was going to release, but you know, we just been getting all kind of misinformation not really any information at all. So I didn't really know. I just went to the mall, you know what I mean, to see if I could find out anything. Didn't find out anything. So here I am back at the crib. No sneaker. Guess I got to get online, pay the resale, or I do a little bit more research. There's a couple more spots around here that's saying that they're going to get them, so hopefully they get them, and I'll be able to get them. So today's going to kind of be like a story time, you know, just a little bit of background on me, so y'all, you know, figure out a little bit more about me. Like, you know, I say I do the LeBron thing heavy. Y'all know that. Y'all see that. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see it's all Brian content. But just like everybody else, when I first got in the game, it was Jordans, you know, Nike basketball, stuff like that. I was kind of heavy on the Jordans, so, I mean, I was just like everybody else, but, I mean, it'll be another story time I'll tell y'all when I lost 93 pairs of Jordans in a storage unit when they got stolen from me. So, like I said, that's a whole nother story time, but with this one, we'll just go back. Man, sorry, y'all. But, one of my big loves, you know, in the sneaker game was trainers and turfs. So when I say that, I mean, like, Deion's, Barry's, Bo's, Ken Griffey Jr., you know, all the football and baseball shoes, you know, because everybody else was collecting basketball shoes. And I mean, football was my first love. And I'm just riding with basketball, you know, because I was a Jordan and LeBron fan, you know, them two shoes that I collected. So, I mean, that's just what it is. Everybody, you know, they always talk about us Brian fans. We fair weather, whatever team he with, that's what we root for. But basically, I just follow Brian. So, yeah, like I said, trainers and turfs was my big thing. So Deion's, like I got all the Deion's on there. You can see a couple pair. I got some Barry's back there, some Barry's right here, some Calvin Johnsons. I mean, they in there. So the Deion, this one right here, Diamond Turf. So this is probably in my top 5, maybe top 3 shoes of all time. Like, I love this shoe. It's actually the 2010 pair. You know, I couldn't find my OGs, and I didn't have most of my OGs. So when these first retro, when they start coming back out, I definitely had to grab these. And, you know, it was just a no-brainer with these. So when Brian, you know, did his, you know, he always did his hero packs and all that kind of stuff. So when this one came out, I was actually able to acquire it, you know, but it took me some time because, like I said, if y'all know me, I know I'm not about to pay crazy, stupid prices. But this right here, I mean, this is probably one of my favorite shoes in my collection, and I've only worn it once, maybe twice. And I took my time when I got it. So that's just my thing that I tell everybody in the sneaker game. I mean, if you got the bread and you want to go out and spend $600, $700, $800, $900, you know, plus on a sneaker, by all means, go do it. Go get it. But me personally, what I did, I just took my time and I waited. And I actually got these DS with the StockX hang tag. I got these for $220. You know what I mean? And this was years after the release, a couple years after the release. So, like I say, just take your time. But, I mean, getting back to it. Coming from this to this, I mean, it was a no-brainer. I mean, it's certain things that, you know, you would love to see. So I would love to see them do the red Nike swoosh on this, you know, just like they did on this one. And, you know, just, I mean, little things. But this shoe right here, I say I'm gonna wear it all the time, but I never really wear it because, I mean, this is one of the shoes that I probably would double up on. And I don't double up on a lot. I don't double up hardly on anything. So for me to say that I would double up on this, you know what I mean, that means how much I like this shoe. Now, I'm trying to find the red pair, but like I said, I'm not going to pay them silly, crazy prices. I mean, I know I'll catch somebody whenever the time is right, the price will be right that I want to pay, and I'll go ahead and get them. But, I mean, everybody knows the LeBron 15. You know what I mean? This is probably one of the most comfortable LeBrons. I'll attest to that. See, I wore them last week. But, yeah, I mean, it's probably one of the most comfortable LeBrons out there. The 18 ain't that bad. A lot of people don't like it. You know what I mean? But, like, as far as, like, new technology, fly knit, uppers, and, you know, all this new technology, I mean, this right here, if you ain't never tried on a pair of 15s, I strongly suggest you go try on a pair of 15s because you'll fall in love with them. But, I mean, the orange box, if y'all was watching my Instagram a couple weeks ago, y'all see I had a chance to get that orange box, but it was a 12. And, like, I'm a true 12 and a half, but, I mean, these, I get some 12s. But these 15s, I would have to do a 13. You know what I mean? But I just couldn't justify in my head wanting it that bad as to going and paying $500 for something that I really need a 13 in, if that makes sense to y'all. Now, if I was super thirsty and really, really wanted it, yeah, I'd have pulled that trigger. But I'm just getting to the point now, you know, with my collection, it's not about just the quantity, it's the quality. And whatever I have, I want to make sure it's something I'm going to wear and I'm going to be comfortable when I wear it. But yeah, like I'm trying to go through the whole collection, you know, because everybody keeps telling me to do a collection video. But a collection video is just going to be, it's going to take too much time for me. So I'll just do pairs here and there, give a little backstory. But like I said, the Diamond Turf is probably in my top 3 favorite shoes of all time, because I remember when it dropped. I remember when he wore it, all of that. You know what I mean? So it's one of my favorite shoes ever. And I mean, it was just, I mean, dope to me. So LeBron came with his LeBron watch pair, paying homage to Dion. I mean, it was only right. 2 of my favorite athletes, you know, and 2 of my, and the favorite silhouettes. I mean, it was only right. So yeah, like I said, I'm still trying to find that red pair in my size. You know, anybody that's selling the pair, size 13 at a reasonable price, you see them anywhere, just holler at me. But just know I'm not gonna pay stupid crazy prices. And seeing as how I paid $220 for these. So yeah, I just wanted to, you know, hit y'all with a little story time, a little backstory on something that's in the collection. Like it's kind of hard to stuff that you already got, trying to pull it out, you know what I mean, and let people see what you got. So it's just, if I give a little story and tell you a little bit about the sneaker, you know what I mean, that make it a little bit easier for me. But as always, appreciate y'all for coming by, rocking with me. Got me to 250 subscribers. I really appreciate that, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to be different out here. It's all Jordan, Yeezy, Off-White content. So just trying to bring something different. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Keep rocking with me. I'm going to keep rocking with y'all. About to go out to the mall when my wife get home, see what's up with these Miami Nights up at this other mall. So hopefully I come up with something. Or the South Beach. I don't know. Like I said, it's tricky on what's coming out today. So they dropping overseas everywhere, and people's winning draws and raffles. So, I mean, something gonna shake. But I'll let y'all in the next one. Appreciate y'all. One.